Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I trim my hair, and as you can see I have already done one side of my head and I'll be doing the other side on camera. So first off, you need your hair shears, you need a wide tooth comb, you need a detangling brush. I have a flexible detangling brush here, and some leave-in conditioner. I'll be using the Bantu leave-in moisturizing cream, some oil, and then my homemade hair butter mint, and some water. So I had washed my hair the previous night and I just put my hair in loose twists and slept, and then today I'm going to be just spritzing it a bit with water so that it's easy to work with, and I'll be going right through the process of preparing my hair for the trim. So as I always do, I section off one part of my hair, put the other section away. I'll be starting from the front, so I just put another part into the front section, and this is exactly where I'm trimming my hair. You can see the ends of my hair look very weak, they look thin and very stringy, and they're forming single strand knots. I've been delaying this trim for a very long while now. I should actually have done a trim way back, maybe like a few months back, but then I just kept on being lazy. So today I finally decided to do it. So I'll just be adding some leave-in conditioner to the front section of my hair, from the roots to the tips, and concentrating more at the tips where I need a lot of moisture. So I'm just working the leave-in conditioner in, and then at the same time I'm trying to do a little bit of finger detangling, and also using my hands to gently stretch my hair. So now I follow that up with oil. The oil is just to make my hair feel a bit softer before I go in with the comb to detangle. So the same way I work it in with my hands, work it out to the tips of my hair, try as much as possible to stretch my hair out while I'm adding the products. So I'm just going to further section my hair again so that I get a smaller section, and with trimming, the smaller your sections, the better your trims will be. So I'm just going to start by gently detangling the ends. As you can see, the ends look very thin, they're see-through, they're weak, they're the parts that give me a lot of headache. You know, they form too many knots, and I just guess it's time to let them go. So I've detangled from the tips, and now I move to the roots, gently pushing the tangles down the length of the hair till I get to the very end. So I'll do this over and over again until my hair section is fully detangled. And for a trim, you want your hair to be fully detangled so you're getting the best out of your trim. So this is basically what I'm doing. I'll do that until I'm satisfied. So I'm just going to use my hands to stretch my hair, and I'm trying to figure out the point where I need to cut. So I'm just going to make the first cut, and you know, the first cut is just a rough, more or less like a rough cut, and it hasn't taken out all the damaged hair that I want. I go back in to detangle my hair a little bit more, get all the tangles out with the white tooth comb. After I use the white tooth comb, I'll also follow up with my detangling brush just to make sure that I get all the tangles of my hair out. Now you can actually substitute your detangling brush for a smaller tooth comb, but if you're using that, you may want to just focus on the ends of the hair and not up to the roots. So for those people that were panicking, my hair is still long, as you guys can see. But I just needed to, you know, make the process of trimming this time very thorough, so I don't have to worry about damaged ends or straggly ends or thin ends or formation of single strand knots and all that. And trimming actually helps your hair. It makes your hair easier to detangle, and it also helps prevent breakage. So now I've gotten another part that I need to go out, and I've taken them out with just one clean cut. Now for the process of cutting itself, you want to do your cuts in a very, very quick, clean, successful manner. You don't want to, that's why you need a hair shears and not just regular scissors. You just don't want your hair ends to, you don't want to trim and then still have split ends. So that's the whole point of getting a good hair shears. There are various types on the market, and brands may come in different prices, but I got this from my local store, and I think it was about 2,000 naira or 3,000 naira or something. So I've done I think 3 cuts or so. I'm trying to measure to get it roughly the same with the other side of my head, and I think I'm satisfied at this point. So I'm going to follow up with my hair butter mint, move that down my hair, and then just style my hair. So for this trimming video, I did twists and then later bantu knotted my twists. So as you can see, my ends are looking very clean, and it's so easy to detangle my hair now. No formation of single strand knots. You can see the comb just moving through my hair without any resistance. So that's what I've been aiming for. Okay, so here I think I was a little bit overzealous with the trimming, I'll admit, but sometimes it's just good to get your hair a little bit shorter. It's easier, way easier to handle. So I will just be twisting my hair. My hair has been, the previous day I washed, deep conditioned, so my hair is feeling really good, feeling really soft, and then with the application of my leave-in conditioner and oil and butter, it feels very moist. So you see that the ends of my hair look very good, look very clean. With trims, I like the way the outcome of these styles usually look after a trim. They usually look very clean, the ends look very moisturized, and it just looks really good. So if you've been procrastinating or you've been holding on to dead ends, please just let your ends go. The only thing your hair does is grow. I assure you, your hair will grow right back. So I am just bantu knotting the side of my head, a side of my hair rather, and I'll do the same. So I'm moving on to the next section of hair. So I'm doing that in small sections so that so that it's easy for me to detangle and I get a good clean trim. So for this trimming video, I tried to cut layers into my hair as I did my trim. I don't really know how good I did it, but I guess it will just have to do. Now for me, I wasn't really looking to achieve all, I just needed to take the dead ends of my hair out, like they just needed to go. So for me, getting my hair to be very even it wasn't a problem for me. Even if the hair wasn't even, I just needed to do the trim. Maybe after a few months of growth, I may go back in and try to get everything leveled off. But for now, the damaged part just needed to go. So I'll repeat the same process on the next section of hair. I detangle with my white tooth comb, follow up with my detangling brush, add some leave-in conditioner and some oil, and then detangle once more, and then cut out the straggly thin parts. So sometimes it may be difficult for you to determine which part of your hair needs to be trimmed off. If you're not very sure, you may not want to do a major trim like this. You can just search for the parts that you need to be cut off, and then just gently or just do a small cut. You don't have to go in and do a major cut like I did, so that you can actually see some length. So that is me getting done with the next section of hair. I'm now satisfied with how much I've cut off, and I'll just be twisting it out. So as the months go by, sometimes you may find out that there's some parts of your hair that get thinner than the rest, the ends. So you can just use the scissors, like I said earlier, go back in and just take a little off. You don't have to do like a major trim. You use the search and destroy method, I hear it's called. So now I'm done with my full head. This is the amount of hair I trimmed off. While it may seem like a lot to people, I just knew that it wasn't so much. My hair is still long, and that's just what needed to go. So it's the next day, and I'm going to be showing you the outcome of the trim. So I'm just going to be letting down the bantu knots with some oil on my hands. I'll do that all over my head, and for me, I don't like to separate my hair on the first day or even the first week most times, because I want to rock my style for a long while before having to, redo it, at least for 5 days of the week. So I did not unravel the twists. I just, tried to style my hair as it was curled. So I'm putting my hair up in like a high bun using my hair tie, and I'm just going to, figure it out until I get a style or the curls sit on my head in a way that I think looks really cute and looks really presentable. So I went in with some bobby pins to secure some of the flyaway curls in place, and I just let it swoop to one side of my head, and I felt it was very cute and it was very presentable for work. So I went back in with my scarf just to tie the base to make it smooth or look smooth or make the style set. So this is my trick for making style sets. I don't like to use hair gels, so I just go in with my scarf, I tie it for a few minutes, and then the style sets. It works for my hair, so you can try it out as an alternative to using gels. So I'm letting my scarf down, and I think I've got a good style. My hair looks really short here, but this is because of the style, because it was, bantu knots, and then it really curled up. So I'm done. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.